This is really foul. We have some family secrets that are being exposed here, and there's a lot of foul play. So if you are sensitive at this time and you're not really in the mood to be triggered or hear anything about that, you might want to go ahead and click off. But I do have a very specific channel message for someone within our collective, okay? If you are a Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, anywhere in your chart, this message may resonate for you, okay? This is going to be for someone very specific. I feel like this is not a very general reading. It feels pretty specific, okay? So whoever you are, you have to be someone that is separating from some type of family dynamic, whether that be marriage, common law marriage. You may be in a legal separation, or you're trying to like get out of a situation. Family members are somewhere, somehow, some way involved in this situation with the Ten of Pentacles. It feels as if this is like a big family. So maybe you come from like a big family name or a big family lineage or something like that. Because I get this energy that whatever decision that you're trying to make in your life, you're not really being supported wholeheartedly. You're not really being supported. And you yourself, the Taurus that I'm speaking to, you're meant to do great things in life. You're meant to experience a lot of achievements in your life. I could just feel the energy of why this reading is so important for you, because of the fact that whatever it is that you are going to do in your life, you're going to do it from feeling good. You're going to do it from being able to feel safe in your environment, to be able to have the right people around you. I'm picking up this energy, Taurus, where you're someone that is going against the grain, right? So if you come from a family where everyone was married, no one ever got divorced, you're going against the grain. If you come from a family where maybe they never had a healthy relationship, but they stayed in the relationship regardless of how unhealthy it was, you're the first to kind of break away from that and not stay in those relationships. So there's an extreme. You're sticking out like a sore thumb, but it's like they can't really hate you, or they can't really be mad at you because you haven't done anything specifically that they can say, oh, well, Taurus did this, so this is why I don't talk to Taurus. Or Taurus did that, this is why I don't deal with Taurus. It's kind of like he say, she say, hearsay. There's no proof. Something's not adding up. But nevertheless, it's giving people the ammunition to raise arm against you. It's giving people the ammunition to kind of like seclude you or separate themselves from you. They will never admit it, but it has something to do with your influence. You have a way with your words that's very influential. You have a way about communicating that is like a motivating, or you have like this ability to speak directly to someone and they feel seen and they feel heard. So this may be why either keeping you in this house where less people can see you is so important, or keeping people away from you, or having someone govern you, okay, manage you, govern you, is important. Okay, very interesting here, because I'm seeing Lord. It's like needing someone to like tame you, or someone has this desire of wanting to like, I would hope it's not an addict, but I am picking up that energy of, you know, when someone goes on a hunt, like a prize. They go on a hunt and they capture this deer, okay? And they have the antlers and it's on their wall. This is kind of what I'm seeing here. There are conversations about like an upgrading energy, what I could do with someone. I can make them better. Yeah, and it's really like a, it's aggressive, because I feel as if there's also, if you have like family, people that are family that are connected to you or they know about you, yeah, with this Lord energy here. I feel like you have people lusting over you and talking about you and wanting to invite you to their house and things like that. And someone doesn't want you there because you are an influence, okay? And then someone else feels bad, okay? There's this melancholy type of energy where they feel bad about being around someone else that doesn't like you, Taurus, because they feel as if other people have the wrong impression of you, but they can't stand up for you, because if they stand up for you, it'll be like going against someone that's governing them. You get what I'm saying? So this is someone that's already a prisoner in their own home or already a prisoner to a relationship. They're stuck in it. They're unhappy in it, and they don't know where that unhappiness is coming from. So you're kind of the blame, Taurus, for another person's desire to break out of their relationship. So if you have a sibling and that sibling is like, I'm unhappy in my relationship, they're all the the family is ganging up on you. Like, if you didn't start this trend, other people wouldn't be doing it. You know what I mean? If you didn't, say to this person or make them aware of something, they wouldn't be wanting to like leave that relationship. So now people are on guard against you, Taurus, where it's better to just not talk to you. It's better to just, you stay over there, we stay over here, so there's no problems. And this person, this melancholy, this person that's unhappy in their relationship, but they are in it, is they know that you can tell that this is fake. They know that you can tell instinctively with this falseness cat energy that they're unhappy, that you can see right through it, and something like that. They're saying like you can see right through them intuitively. And so they're kind of like taking a back seat when they're having conversations and just acting like they're not there and things like that. But they feel bad, okay? But they're taking direct orders from a masculine energy. They come off like in this soldier energy. So this is like a commander or someone that delegates or tells someone what to do. They may be very aggressive or dominating. They have this person putting on a facade to hang around certain people to get close. So it's almost like somebody is pimping out their own girlfriend, spouse, to get close and be near during conversations for their own reasons, because they want to get a house. Something about wanting to get a house, play nice with this person, and they'll help you get a house. The more you talk with them, the more you hang out with them, they'll support you if you support them. So it's like a bartering system going on right now. So it's like these people have turned into like enemies and foes because of the things that they've said behind your back, smiling in your face. So like your spiritual team is trying to protect you. Yeah. And even on a more sinister note, it's like they've ganged up together. They've come together, all determining that like you're trying to break up their homes or something like that. They're trying to make you look like you're unhappy and that you're trying to throw in the towel. So there's also someone else giving advice to a third party person that's like, oh, give that person some time, give them some space, and then y'all should work on it and get back together or try to work it out later on down the line. they may be saying this to you, like, don't give up on all that you've created yet. Like, but whatever this situation was, there was no love, there was no peace, there was no harmony, there was no prosperity. Interesting. So I feel like there's a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius that's ear hustling. Someone's trying to encourage somebody else to get married. Someone's pushing this narrative of like, you got to stay together. You got to stay together for the family or something like that. And it's because they're trying to build this nation. Okay, they're trying to build this nation. I'm hearing iRobot. Something about somebody wants to be like the person that was able to fix something that was broken in a family dynamic, build an improved nation. And they have this objective of somebody's head is far up their ass. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. They're trying to recreate some type of cult. Okay, some type of nation, or some type of, where they can keep other people out that don't believe like them. And it's because they want to build, cities, communities, things like that. They have an objective, but it's with everyone playing their role and position. Somebody's been reading some tutelage, or they may have like a secret. What is this? Because I feel like somebody here is like a soldier. Yeah, love. They're a soldier. Damn. Okay, so once upon a time, when someone was going through a really hard time and they were going through a lot of loss, they were trying to get a job, they met someone that was on a journey. Okay, they could have been a spiritual teacher, a guru, or just someone that was like in the Masons or some shit like that. Okay, while they were innocent, they encouraged this person like, this is what real love is. This is what love is supposed to look like. So they kind of was struck by this person's ability to, they took them to the back room. That's the energy that I'm picking up on. Like, whether this is you, Taurus, or someone else, they were taken into like the room within a room, and they were given some type of information, some type of magic. They started off being of service. Okay, they could have met them at a hotel. Okay, they could have been Uber driving, Lyft driving. They were doing some type of service for someone, and they were invited to like a private party or invited somewhere. I'm always also hearing bribed. Bribing is when a person was like, hey, keep the money. I got more money where that comes from, right? So now you're bribed by this it crowd, you know what I'm saying? This sorority or some shit like that. And you don't even realize you're being initiated, because what brought you there was, there's more where that comes from. So the secrecy behind it, the way you could change your life. Not many people gets invited to this type of room. Not many people gets invited to this type of private party. And they teach you here with this lamp here how to turn somebody on, how to do certain things to them, or how to get certain people. I heard Stepford wives, how to create the perfect Stepford wife or some shit like that. And then you give them a child, and you give them work, and you make them, you make them work for you. This is like high level pimping, but it's like on a lot of people don't even realize that, this whole indoctrination behind, being together and building and stuff like that. It's just high level pimping, Everybody want to litter. And maybe you say stuff like that, Taurus, and they don't like it. But at the end of the day, it's really because you can see exactly whose initiative this is. You can see where it comes from. Okay, how people are bribed into this, to like stay into this whole type of system, because they avoid the journey, they avoid the messages, and they just look for loyalty and consistency. Like, as long as I can consistently get somebody to fuck me, or consistently have somebody to love me, that's just what life is. It's because they all dead. So I feel like you, whoever I'm talking to, you have like this, you're a threat because you have this ability to wake people up from the dead. And I know I say this a lot, like whether this is through song, conversation, motivation, you have this ability to bypass a person's identity and get them to see themselves on a soul level in your own unique way. And and so, you know, they may get mad at you. And I feel like spirit gets you out of a situation before they become, because what happens is when you make when you're not doing it, when your energy invokes some type of spark in another person or activation, and they become aware of their identity or their false persona, of things that they did not know prior to having a conversation, prior to you connecting the dots for them, the first thing that's going to happen is, as they're going through their withdrawal from that belief system or that mindset, is you're going to be the bad guy. You're going to be the person that everyone looks at as, if it wasn't for you, I would still be able to taste my steak. If it wasn't for you, you know, I wouldn't be struggling right now. I'll still be in my relationship. But no, I'm out here trying to change my life, and it's all your fault. So I do feel like there's a lot of blame because these people don't feel as if they're stopping on their own accord. They feel as if you made them aware that they're unhappy. They were always unhappy. They were always burdened. They were already on the fence of doing this, but they never had the power or the courage to do it. You understand? On their own. So blaming you for it was like the easiest target. And I feel like many of these people have blamed you for their awareness. This is like that moment in the movie. If you watched the movie Barbie and you didn't have experience an activation from cognitive dissonance into an awareness about your reality, then it wasn't your time to wake up. But this is like on a mass level. I feel like if you watched Barbie and you didn't cry, something wrong with you. It didn't touch your soul, and that's okay, because it's hard to get past the superficial, right? Because Barbie was the stereotypical Barbie, the role that was being played. I mean, like the role of Ken, there are so many Kens that are so hurt, and the whole healing aspect between the last conversation that Ken and Barbie had, it was necessary. All right, it's where we're headed, and I feel like this is why I said it doesn't matter if you're doing it in your small neighborhoods or in your own family or on a mass level. It's already being, the evolution is already occurring, you know? So now what's going to happen? Those conditions and belief systems are going to go into panic mode, and they're going to be like, oh, protect our home, protect our house, prepare for Passover. The world is coming to an end. It's apocalypse. The sky is falling. That's the energy that I'm picking up here. Yeah, because look, pitchforks. Okay, we gotta arm up. We gotta protect ourselves. We gotta gun up. They're still in a state of war. And as long as they're in that state of war, they're unable to see that they're the creators that is co-creating the tragedy on earth. Everyone is waking up on a Tuesday energy. Tuesdays are for war. Not every day. Okay. Let's see. The Hangman, Strength in Reverse, Two of Swords, the Fool, the High Priestess. Yeah. But here's the truth of the matter is, You are like a bridge over troubled waters, okay? When a person is going through their troubles, their trying times, all you're doing is reminding humanity in your own unique ways that you are not stuck. The hangman energy position is uncomfortable, yes, but at any given moment, you can decide that you don't want to participate. You want to surrender. And then they're going to be like, what? Surrender my person? Surrender the person that I did this whole journey to get this person. I did this whole journey to get what I was owed or what I was due. You did this journey for you. And if you're not doing this journey for you and you're not doing it for the development and the spiritual enlightenment for yourself, you're doing it for the wrong reasons. You're creating another soul tie. So all you're not going to get access to that high level soulmate. You're only going to get access to that type of soulmate, okay, where you guys are going to learn a lesson. And yes, the tie that brought you together is going to be just as thick as thieves as the one that you were so stubborn and so fixed on getting your way. So just think about yourself and how fixated you are on wanting what you want and how you want it, and amplify that by 10. And you got your 10 and they got their 10. And together you guys are going, this knot is only going to get tighter and tighter and harder to break and harder to break. And it's going to be an emotional whirlwind. Why? Because you got exactly what you asked for. You got exactly what you were so anxious to receive and so anxious to get. So when you get your cake out the oven and the middle of that cake is like Jello and it didn't bake all the way through, it's because your ass kept running in the kitchen. All right? If your elders never told you, stay out the motherfucking kitchen while the cake is cooking. That's rule number 1. You put it in there. You trust that you mixed everything right. You trust the temperature. And you wait for the timer to go off. And until that happens, it's like there are so many other things that you can do with yourself to develop yourself, to grow with yourself. 5 of Cups in reverse. Because, yeah, I'm seeing here like I feel like this is a transition where we got this high priestess energy here, and this is someone is maturing. But in order to mature, they had to take off these rose-colored glasses. And I feel like the rose-colored glasses stems from the belief system. Why you put the rose-colored glasses on to begin with. How you put the rose-colored glasses on in the first place. Until you have figured out why you would even desire that for yourself at one point in your life, you won't be able to uncover or gain access to the remedy. You got to understand that everything else is all talk, everything else is impulse, everything else is toxic until you have remedied yourself, until you have become your own remedy. No matter what relationship you want, no matter where you're trying to go, the grass is never going to be greener over there because you haven't become the remedy to your own problems. And that's just on period. 6 of Pentacles. You're just going to attract the same version of where you just left. So I don't think that is personal. But if this story is resonating with you, welcome. welcome, welcome, welcome. You welcome. 8 of Cups. Like, I feel like you are, whether this is you or someone else, like, sometimes it's more comforting for someone to tell you a lie. But when someone really loves you and they want to see you happy, they're going to tell you the truth. Whoever these people are, though, they dead wrong. They wanted you to feel left out. Okay, they wanted you to feel isolated. They wanted you to feel abandoned. But the truth of the matter is because you're a reminder of how miserable they are in their own lives. They may not ever tell you that. They feel like you're a bad influence on their partners. You're a bad influence on their kids. You're a bad influence on them entirely. What they stand for, what they're trying to fight for in life, what their objective is in life. You go your way, I go my way type of energy. And it's not personal to you. But I feel like Spirit needs you to see, okay, not to victimize you and to look at it like, oh, this was done to me and I need to figure out why, what's wrong with me. No, that means that you're still looking for validation from the relationships that were only in your life to prepare and refine you as silver and gold, okay? And after these relationships and family dynamics have molded you into the person you are today, you got to be ready to let them go, okay? Because I feel like, look at this. Crystals with achievements it's in reverse. As long as this is still something that you still need confirmation about, closure about, the Emperor in reverse, this is going to put you in a disempowered standpoint. It's going to make you feel like, you know what, it's never going to happen for me. I might as well go back to my relationship because it's going to take too long for this person to come, okay? I unblocked them. I've been waiting for them to come back around to me. And then I have these spiritual teachers, these tarot readers telling me that it's coming, but it's not coming yet. And it's like I left to be available. I left to be ready because I felt like it was supposed to happen now. Four of Cups. This is what, when you get bored of waiting, when you get bored of movement, fast pace, this person becomes some type of option for you. Seven of Swords. You start to become willing to live a lie again. And I feel like that's kind of the objective as well. And that's that undertone that I was picking up on, where Spirit is saying, you have people saying like, oh, let them go away for a while. Let Taurus leave for a while. Taurus separate for a while. Y'all go y'all separate ways. Y'all be back together. They're counting on you, and they're strategically making things difficult around you, making it harder for you to get ahead in life, for you to go to work every day. If you need help with responsibilities like children, housing, financial support, they're strategically saying to themselves, don't help Taurus. Because something about them on the inside believes that if they don't help you, you'll come to your senses a lot faster. If they don't give you, this is where the virus, the antivirus protects whatever is foreign. You're behaving in a foreign way that goes against the grain, that goes against what's expected of you. So the antivirus is going to be like the Antichrist. I don't want this being born. I don't want this Christ being, the consciousness being activated around me, my family, and our legacy. Don't bring that shit over here. So how are we going to indirectly put that Barbie back in the box? Put that perspective back in the box? Well, I got to do it slowly. Because if you feel as if it's not happening organically and it's not being something that's naturally designed, you're going to resist your restraints. You're going to buck back, okay? And that's kind of what I'm seeing here. Throughout this transformation, there's a manipulative tactic. When you get bored of seeing that nothing better is coming for you, you're going to start contracting, and you're going to make an impulsive decision, and you're going to come right back. Eight of Wands. So it's like, as you're trying to take off, be successful and move on, you've accumulated a lot, and that you've already gotten so far to the point where it's like they're turning up the ammo. They're increasing their voltage. It's like you're being psychologically going through like a shock therapy, but from the spiritual realm. It's like hold that person down, give them shock therapy, and volt some sense back into them. And I feel like they're doing that by trying to restrict your ability to thrive on your own. You get what I'm saying? Knight of Pentacles. To go the distance on your own. They got you losing your body parts and, you know, trying to make you doubt yourself. Yeah. And I feel like you've had to keep your eye on your North Node. This is about you accessing your North Node. And I almost want to say, like, all of your family members, this is why they can't go with you. This is why they can't go with you, because they are your catapult. They are your catalyst. All of your family members that were, you know, in your life from when you were young until now, until you awaken to who you are, were catalysts to help refine you, to help turn you from coal into a diamond. And that pressure was it's supposed to be your epiphany. You get what I'm saying? And you're supposed to release, like, take those shackles off your feet, okay? And when you say, you know what? No, I did my time. I learned my lessons. I went through those karmic dynamics with you guys. You guys abused me. You guys did this. Everyone ostracized me. This is my time where I take back my power, and I need to tell you something. Since I let you do all of that shit to me for all these years, you owe me. The shackles on my feet, you owe me. You owe me something. Yes, they owe you something. And they know that if you realize that and you shift gears, right? And you stop playing neutral, and you start using your I am presence, and you start speaking with the same type of conviction, the only thing that's going to happen is you're going to tear down everything. You're going to create a ripple effect. You're going to do damage, okay? Look at that. Priest, I'm telling you, you're going to do damage. You see that clock in the background? Y'all like the fairy godmothers, the fairy godfathers, where it's like, you owe me. I think you owe me something. Owe me back. Pay me back like you pay your rent. You see that? It says priest, money, and scholar. Okay? When they couldn't restrict you from being able to afford the education to teach you this, they tried to, put you into a belief system. They try to give you religion, okay? Give you something to hold on to. So you can get through there, so you can get to that education or get to that wisdom by way of who you know. Because survival energy is always going to be survival of the fittest. So if I can't afford to get into those classrooms, or I can't afford to get those degrees, I'm going to get in a relationship that someone can support me. You get what I'm saying? I'm going to make friends and network with the right people so I can get in the rooms. Your natural survival instincts is going to say, you don't give up. You just find someone that you can utilize to get where you want to go. But what this is telling me is that you, instead of sacrificing your integrity to use another person, you said, I got one better. I'm going to sit down and teach myself. I'm going to spend my time alone. You see this priest card? That's the hermit energy. I'm going to go in isolation. I'm going to teach myself what I need to teach myself. I'm going to save my money while I'm teaching myself. Anything that you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you. So if their system was designed to make you spend years and years of years attaining a degree so you can become whoever that they needed you to be, and play like that dominoes, have that domino effect in your life, I feel as if you was like, no, I got a key. Let me just jimmy my key. Or I know how to fucking pick locks. Okay? And this is how I'm gonna pick it. I want that book, this book, this book. And you turned your entire reality, the people that play in the movie with you, the scene, everyone became like a book, a page. You became a page master. Come through, spirit. And it's like it was only a matter of time. Okay? Ding. It was only a matter of time. Snapchat. I just got a Snapchat notification. 12:22 on the clock. I'm telling you. 222. I feel like somebody wants to be like a major leader or guru or something like that. They want to be known for their wisdom. They want people to come to them. But there's something about what you do. It's had a domino effect in a negative way on someone, because it's like one of you uses your time to devote yourself through priesthood or priesthood, whether that be you just in communion. One of you does things through communion, and the other one does things through, buying books and listening to the greats and achieving their wisdom through reading the stories of other people, or seeing how that leader, that Buddhist did it, seeing how that master teacher did it. And there's nothing wrong with doing it that way, okay? But communion is someone's, it's like superpower. Yeah. Because it kind of raises your frequency so much higher than what was already written, televised, or talked about. Your frequency is like a priesthood. It's like you know things that no one would know. So you get it before the manuscript is printed. You get all of the information, all of the insight that the scholars would later write about. Whoo, shit, you a bad mamma jam, okay? You have some of y'all may be a widower and you're waiting for a message from somebody, or somebody else is a widower and they're on a journey. Somebody died and came back to life or something like that. It feels like a near-life death experience. Now, we all get there in different ways, but I feel as if something is going on here. Because I feel like somebody is a little jealous. This scholar energy may represent a lot of different people that are a little, are a little slighted. I ain't even gonna hold you. They really wish they could like cover you up or just hide you or something. It's giving very Ken and Barbie. And there's a lot of Kens. Yeah, we have the Hierophant in reverse. You're a nonconformist. Whoever's this priestess, high priestess, they're a nonconformist. The Hierophant in the reverse, they're non-traditional, which means that they observe tradition. Okay, they see it in humanity. They see tradition playing out in the universe on a cosmic level, on a spiritual level. But they are not bound by the strict credentials, traditions of what should be conventional. They're unconventional. So, yeah, you may see them one day do something and it's like, well, I thought you were this because you were talking about this God, or you said the word God. So they placed you in like little boxes, tiki tuck, what do they call it? Little boxes. Yeah, weeds. They placed you in boxes. What? I don't have my landlord. Okay. They placed you and yeah, like say saying you're spiritual, but if you say God, the divine, they want to know, well, what are you? Are you Christian? Are you this? And if you say you're spiritual, that's too loose. And so if you say God, it makes them feel comfortable. So at times when you feel like saying it, you may use it interchangeably. But the inconsistency of however it is you communicate is very fleeting, is very uncomfortable. And I feel as if look at that. Look at my grip. You see him over there? Goodbye, pop up. Yeah. It's like you're a little bit of both. You're a little bit of both. You know what I'm saying? And because you have the wisdom from your ancestors of one side and the wisdom from your ancestors on the other side, you create this beautiful concoction of holding space for who you are. And that's what makes you beautiful, Taurus. It's because you hold space, you know, in your house for all kinds of pizza and not just one cheese pizza, you know? And it's like, well, how do you have so many different things, beliefs going on in your house? Because you can do that. I feel like that's what the talk is about. It's like something about, you may have like an altar, or you may have like, they feel like you do shit for money. The Empress in reverse. That you make a lot of people feel very unsure about certain things. And I use this example all the time. As many people will be going into the Chinese restaurant, they don't ever say nothing about Buddha to the front door with the incense and the fruit baskets. You're still going to eat there, and you're still going to walk away and be like, oh, I'm coming right back. Some of you don't care about the nail salon. They do not sugarcoat their culture or their rituals. When you go into it, I've been in many. I've been in every church you can think about. I've been down every walk of path. I enjoy observing humanity's expression of devotion, no matter their culture, their religion, and I don't have a set objective. This is what it is. I don't come into it with a preconceived notation that, oh, because I'm there, I'm like doing something unholy. That's for those that still need that comfort of feeling safe if they stick to one thing. You should, that's, I don't feel like whoever you are that's resonating with this, I can see where you're not bound by that. You know what I'm saying? You know the Bible is a book of grimoires. You know how to read between the lines. You know how to decode shit. You know how to watch a movie and see it for entertainment and also see it for what it is. You know more than one language. You are not bound by just one philosophy. You are the stone. You're the ones that write on the fucking stones and leave it for them to even believe off of anyway. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. So when you have someone that's like, yeah, it's like you can't argue with these types of people. Right? There's no competition. Because this came directly from your devotion, your communion, your divine relationship with the Creator. You get what I'm saying? This is what I'm seeing here. So it's not going to work the same way. And I feel like this is kind of where a lot of people are trying to attack you, but you have this divinity over you, and God is not done with you. The divine is not done using you as an example for those. This is a part of your due justice. It just is. And I feel like this is a direct message. This is a direct message that somebody about to become a widower. If they ain't already, they'd either go on about their life and mourn this relationship that they have with you and stop trying to play around in your life. Okay? Stop trying to hoodwink Taurus and fuck Taurus over. And stop trying to come through with this loyalty card and consistency to win someone back and to serenade someone just to poison them later because someone wants to like steal another person's gift. And then you got this old ass woman or man that wants to start a business and they only want to do it so they can get some nice things, and they looking around like, ooh, Taurus, Maybe we could be friends again. No. No. These are people that are coming back into your life. And it's because they see you about to be a fucking successful person. I'm telling y'all about to be like, I'm telling you, can we be friends? You know, the right friends, Spirit's going to show you. I feel like you're about to get a whole new set of friends. Constellation. Surprise. Oh, yeah. There's something going on at a doctor. You got the doctor here with a younger woman. Oh, not despair. Okay. There's a younger woman that be doing some things for some money. Okay. I don't know. Now, this could be different for everybody, but I am seeing someone that may slide down a pole. Okay. This person is dating your ex, or your ex is dating somebody. This chicalita, senorita, is trying to set someone up. Trying to set someone up because they know that your ex or something like that is still trying to get you back, Taurus, or vice versa. I'm hearing the three amigos are coming up with a way to steal from you. What? Somebody may have like befriended someone for like a job, and they're wondering like if somebody's about to find out. Somebody got a child here. Somewhere in this situation, somebody done had a little bit too much sherry, okay? A little too much with dings, a little bit too much alcohols. And somebody finna get a little notice, okay, or something like that. Or I think this person may lie, or like pay a doctor to lie and say that they are, or something like that. Somebody's about to do something real different. It's a lot going on here. It's real messy. And these may just be like different thoughts or intentions that are out there in the ethers, and Spirit's just letting you know, like one by one, what's all like cooking behind the scenes. Okay, Peter Pan energy. Okay, this is what's coming. Somebody wants to, if they can't have you, they want to come in and ruin somebody else, possibly your children. Okay. They all enemies. All of them. And I feel like Spirit wants you to know that. None of these are your friends. None of these. Four of Swords in reverse. You won't be able to heal these people. You won't be able to heal these connections. They will only drag you down to hell with them. Page of Pentacles. Ten of Cups. Yeah, their whole objective is to hurt you. Tower here. Spirit is saying, like, don't even entertain it. Don't even second guess it. Don't even feel like, well, what's the right thing to do, or should I do the right thing, and woo. Fuck them. That's all you need to know. Four of Pentacles. The Hermit in reverse. I feel like you are, it's like when you get in this energy where you're coming out of isolation and you are embarking on your life and you're really focused on moving forward, this is where they get real. It's like they can just sense it. They can just smell it on you, Taurus. You just give off this aroma that you're moving on. Let's see what comes out in this one. Let's close it up. This is definitely what I would call a warning message. This is pretty heavy for a Monday, Spirit. We have milk and butter. Like the silk off one's flesh, I am the giver. I am your eternal. You the goat. Oh my God. Okay. I think that's a sheep. Nothing. Okay. Wolves in sheep's clothing. Fearless, I am in the path. I choose, for I've never been led astray, always finding my way. That's why you the GOAT. Sensational. You sensational. Bonfire. It is through remembering that you will wake the ritual of your existence and be reborn in mighty celebration. I'm telling you. Last one for Taurus. We have bison, abundance, sacred buffalo. Cloak me in your wisdom. Keep me warm through the storm of life. Fill my life with goodness. Teach me the way of gratitude and prayer. All right, Taurus, I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.